Hey everyone, welcome back to the English with Emily podcast. This is a podcast for easy English practice in your daily life. We are really happy you are here with us. I'm Emily.
And I'm Aaron. Thanks for spending this time with us. If you are making breakfast, getting ready for school, or still hiding under your blanket, you are in the right place.
And if you're still under the blanket, it is okay. We won't tell anyone.
That's true. You can learn English even under the blanket.
Yes, blanket English is also English. Okay, Aaron, before we start, how are you today? How is your morning so far?
My morning was okay. I woke up a little late. I made some quick coffee. I told myself that today I will be more organized. We will see.
So, a quick coffee and a small promise to yourself. I think many listeners know that feeling very well.
Yeah, I think so. Mornings can be sleepy, busy, and hopeful all at the same time.
My morning was a bit like that too. I woke up and checked my phone for just 1 minute. Suddenly, 10 minutes were gone.
Ah, the famous just 1 minute. That minute is very dangerous.
Very dangerous, yes. And that is why today's topic is so important.
Right, because our topic today is a morning routine to improve your English. We want to talk about real mornings, not perfect Instagram mornings. We want to show how you can use that time to grow your English.
Yes, for many learners, morning is just an alarm, a phone, a rush, and work. Then you say, I have no time for English. We want to show you a different way. We want to show a small, calm routine that fits inside real life.
And before we start that routine, we want to share something important about how this podcast will work from now on.
Yes, a new plan for every episode. This is not only for today, but for all our topics about daily life and getting better.
We will always speak in B1 level English. This means we will speak slow, clear, and simple. We want you to feel relaxed and safe while you listen.
But at the same time, we will slowly add a few harder words and phrases in each episode. This will help you reach a higher level.
When we use a harder word, we will stop. We will explain it in easy English. We will use it in a real sentence so you don't feel lost.
You will feel safe because the language is simple, but you will also feel like you are stretching your English a little bit. Not too fast and not too slow.
That's right. It's like a light stretch before you exercise. You enjoy the
I think
topic,
it does.
and your
It is
English
not
level
like
slowly
magic in
starts
one
to move
day.
up.
It is a
But Aaron,
slow
be
and steady
honest.
change.
Does this way of learning
slow
really
and
work?
steady because it is easy to keep doing it, right?
Yes, that's true. It is small and real. You don't have to change your whole life. You just listen to one calm episode. Then you practice a tiny bit again and again. That daily rhythm is what pushes you to get better.
And what about new words? How does it help with vocabulary?
You don't just see a list, you hear new words inside real stories, like our morning topic today. Your brain remembers the word with a picture and a feeling. It's not just a translation.
So it's like your brain says, oh, this phrase belongs to this moment in life. That makes it easier to use later.
That's it. And when you make your own sentence with that new word, your English brain gets a little workout. It is not heavy. It's just a gentle exercise that makes you stronger over time.
So we have a small challenge for you in every episode now, including this one.
Yeah, while you listen today, try to find one new word or phrase that you like. It could be a word that feels new or a phrase you understand from the story.
At the end of the episode, ask yourself, what new word or phrase did I really learn today?
Yeah, that's a great question. Then be brave enough to make one simple sentence with that word. Say it out loud or write it in your notebook.
And if you feel very brave, you can write your sentence in the comments. When you do that, your English brain gets a real workout. It's like a tiny gym for your words and your confidence.
And we love reading your sentences. We really do. We see you getting better. Other learners can learn from your examples too.
If you enjoy this calm way of learning, please like this episode and subscribe. You can also share it with a friend who is learning English.
Your support helps our little podcast grow. It helps more learners enjoy English in a relaxed way.
Okay, now you know our plan. Let's go back to today's topic. a morning routine to improve your English.
We will look at a normal morning, the alarm, the phone, the coffee, the rush. We'll see where we can add English without adding stress.
So take a breath and get comfortable. Maybe hold your tea or coffee. Come with us into your morning.
Let's start with a simple question. Why are we talking so much about the morning, not the evening or lunchtime?
For me, the morning is like a blank page in a notebook. Nothing is written yet. Your mind is fresh, the world is still a little quiet. Your phone has not started making noise with messages yet.
Yeah, it's like the city is still stretching and waking up.
And the way you use that blank page can decide the feeling of your whole day.
When we say set the tone for your day, we mean those first minutes decide how your day will feel. It is like choosing the first song in a playlist.
If you start with stress, the whole day feels stressed. But if you start with something calm, like a tiny English routine, the day feels different.
And if you do this again and again, it doesn't only help your English, it can change your life too.
Aaron, do you know any story where a morning routine really changed someone's English?
Yeah, I do. I think of Sarah. She's a listener who wrote to us. She works in an office helping customers. She finishes work late and she's very tired when she gets home.
So her evenings are full, her body is tired, she has family and social media. There's no real space for English.
Exactly. She told us that every night she promised, I will study later. But later never came. She felt bad about it. She felt overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed is like when your brain has too many things open at once, right? Work, family, messages, and then you try to add English and your brain crashes.
Yeah, like that. One day she said, okay, my evenings are messy, so I will give my mornings to English instead.
Interesting. So, what did she actually do?
She didn't start with a big plan. She just set her alarm 15 minutes earlier. On the train to work, she put on her headphones. She listened to a short English podcast instead of scrolling on her phone.
It was the same train and the same time, but just a different choice.
Yeah, after a week, she added one more thing. When she got off the train, she had a few minutes before work, she opened her phone and wrote 3 simple sentences about her day in English.
So, the train became her little English classroom.
Exactly. No fancy desk and no perfect notebook, just a seat by the window, some headphones, and a small promise to herself.
She was being intentional with her morning. When we say intentional, we mean she was doing things on purpose. She wasn't just moving like a robot.
She chose English instead of just looking at her phone.
Did she feel any change?
Not in one day, but little by little she noticed she could talk to customers better. She didn't feel scared when someone spoke fast.
Little by little is like building a wall with small bricks. You don't see a big change every day, but after some time, you look back
Small
and see that
steps
you
add
built
up.
something.
Means
That's
many
how it was
small
for her.
actions become
Small
something
steps
big
become
over
big
many
things when you
weeks.
repeat them every
You don't
morning.
need the same job as Sarah, but you can take the idea. Choose one part of your morning and call it your English time.
Let's talk about why this routine is so important. Morning is not just about time. It is about how you feel when you wake up.
If you wake up and stay in bed looking at your phone, you might feel lazy or distracted all day. This feeling follows you to school or work.
It's like starting the day with junk food. You can survive the day, but you don't feel great.
But when you wake up and do one small thing with purpose, like 5 minutes of English, that energy stays with you.
It is like putting a small but strong battery in your day. It keeps you going.
That's why mornings are powerful. They're a quiet chance to decide, who am I going to be today? The lazy person or the person who gets closer to their future?
Okay, so if someone is listening and thinking, I like this idea, but what do I actually do? We can keep it very simple.
Yeah, think of a morning routine like a small breakfast for your English. It can have 4 parts: listen, speak, write, and review. We don't need a big plate, just a few bites.
I like that. A small breakfast for your English. So what is the first bite?
Step 1 is simple. Listen and English. We know the habit. Alarm rings, you open social media, and suddenly 15 minutes are gone.
Instead, imagine this. You put your phone on the table, you make your tea, you press play on a calm English podcast. It is the same phone, but a different button.
In the morning, your brain is like a clean sponge. It has not touched the stress of the day yet. Whatever you put in that sponge first will stay there.
So, if the first thing is English, like a story or a talk, your brain can hold it better than at the end of a long day.
And it doesn't have to be a big study time. You can listen while you brush your teeth or make breakfast. That is what we mean by realistic. It fits inside real life.
Exactly. Realistic means you don't need a quiet library for 2 hours. You use the life you already have.
And when your ears are awake, it is time to wake up your mouth too. Step 2. Speak out loud.
Many learners tell us, I can read and understand, but I can't speak.
It's like you watch people exercise every day, but you never move your own body. Of course your muscles feel stiff when you finally try.
Morning can be a small gym for your mouth. After listening, repeat a few sentences or talk to yourself for 2 minutes.
You can say, how do I feel today? What do I need to do? When you speak like that, you're building confidence.
Your tongue and lips start to remember English like they remember a song.
And the nice thing is that in the morning, nobody is watching. Nobody is judging you. It is just you and your voice.
Yeah, it's a safe place to use your voice, even if you make mistakes. And after your voice, we can wake up your thoughts too. Step 3. Write in English.
I like to think of writing as cleaning your desk. All your thoughts are like papers everywhere. When you write, you put them in order.
In the morning, you can write a small paragraph, just 3 or 4 sentences about your plans or how you feel.
And you don't have to worry about perfect grammar. The goal is to think in English, not to win a prize.
This kind of writing is very mindful. You are not just running, you are stopping to ask what is inside your head.
When we say mindful, we mean you are awake inside. You notice your thoughts instead of letting them push you around.
Often, after you write, you feel refreshed. It's like you opened a window in a crowded room.
Refreshed is that feeling when your brain says, I can breathe again.
And to keep your English alive, you have to water it a little. Step 4. Review what you learned.
Learning without review is like buying new plants but never watering the old ones. The new plants look exciting, but they die quickly.
So, in the morning, take 5 or 10 minutes to look at yesterday's words. That's how you become consistent.
You don't need to learn 50 words in one day and then do nothing for a week. You just need to touch English a little every morning.
Consistent means you have a rhythm, like brushing your teeth. You do it for a few minutes every day.
And with that rhythm, English does not feel so hard. It becomes a normal, quiet part of your life.
Now, maybe a voice in your head is saying, this sounds great, but I don't have time. We understand. Many of you have children or busy jobs.
But sometimes I don't have time really means my time is full of habits I didn't choose.
Maybe you can't wake up an hour earlier, but maybe you can change 15 minutes.
You keep the same coffee, but you change what you listen to. You keep the same train, but you change what you do on that train.
When something is important, we usually make time for it. We do it for games or social media. We can do it for our future, too.
And your English is part of that future. It is not just a school subject. It's a door you are building.
Some people think only talented people get good at English, but if you listen to real stories, it's not just talent,
But
it's
they
about
kept
routine.
a small promise
The
to
people who
themselves
grow
in the
are the
morning.
ones who quietly
others
show up
sleep,
every day.
they listen
Maybe
for
they
10
failed
minutes.
tests before.
While others scroll, they write 3 sentences.
These are like tiny drops of water. Over time, they can change a rock.
That's why we say small habits create big futures. Not in 1 week, but in 1 year or 5 years. They make you very strong.
And why do we work so hard on English? Because English is like a key. It opens doors to jobs, travel, and friendships.
Maybe for you, it is understanding a video without subtitles or feeling brave in a meeting.
English gives you confidence.
That calm feeling of I can do this gives you the courage to try new things.
And morning is a very good time to build that key. The world is quiet and your future is listening.
So if we put everything together, the message is simple. Don't throw away your mornings.
They are not just for getting ready for work, they are for building your future. Listen, speak, write, review.
These small actions make your days feel better and your mind feel fresh.
Productive doesn't mean you are a machine. It just means at the end of the day, you can smile and say, I did something good for myself.
Your life won't change in one morning, but it will change if you use many mornings in a new way.
We are very happy to sit with you in those mornings, in your kitchen, on your bus, or under your blanket.
You know, Emily, we used some big words today. Maybe we should slow down and talk about a few of them.
Yeah, a calm little word walk. Not a test, just a moment to feel the words.
Exactly. As you listen, think, which word is useful for my life? Emily, one phrase was, set the tone for your day.
Yeah, that means the first minutes of your morning decide the feeling of your whole day. It's like the first song in a playlist.
If the first song is noisy and stressful, the whole day feels noisy. But if it is calm, the day feels softer.
If you start with English, you set a peaceful and focused tone. You can say, listening to English helps set the tone for my day.
Another phrase we used was little by little. This means slowly, step by step.
It's like filling a glass of water with tiny drops. One drop looks like nothing, but soon the glass is full.
English is the same. One podcast or one paragraph might not seem big, but after 6 months, your English will be different.
You can say, little by little, my English is getting better.
We also said small steps add up. That means small actions become big when you repeat them.
Think of a mountain. Each step is tiny, but they take you to the top. 5 minutes of English every day becomes 2 hours in a month. You can say, small steps add up. My daily practice is changing my confidence. We also said, a fresh start. This is a new beginning. Even if yesterday was messy, today is a clean page.
It's like wiping a board clean. You can start over. You can say, today is a fresh start. I will listen to English now.
Let's talk about the word intentional. This means you do something on purpose. You choose it.
If you look at your phone without thinking, that is not intentional. But if you stop and choose a podcast, that is being intentional.
You can say, I was intentional this morning. I chose a podcast instead of scrolling.
Now, the word overwhelmed. This is when you have too many things to do and your mind feels heavy.
It's like your brain is a small table with too many books on it. They start to fall off.
A small, easy morning routine helps you feel less overwhelmed because the plan is simple.
Another word is distracted. This means you cannot focus because other things pull your attention.
In the morning, the phone makes us distracted. You open it for a second and 15 minutes are gone.
You can say, I get distracted when I start with social media.
Let's look at realistic. This means something is possible in your real life.
A realistic plan is like shoes that fit your feet. 3 hours of study is not realistic, but 10 minutes is.
You can say, 10 minutes of English is realistic for me.
Another key word is consistent. This means you do something regularly, even if it is small.
It is like brushing your teeth. You do it every day. You can say, I am consistent. I do English every morning.
We also use the word mindful. This means being awake and noticing what you are doing.
Instead of just drinking coffee and forgetting, you notice the taste and listen to English. You can say, I want my morning to be more mindful.
Another word is productive. This means your time was useful. You did something good for yourself.
Even a short session makes you feel productive. You can say, I feel more productive when I start with English.
We also said refreshed. This means you have new energy. Your mind feels clean.
It's like opening a window for fresh air. You can say, after I write in English, I feel more refreshed.
And finally, energize. This means you feel ready to go.
It's like your phone battery going from 10% to 60%. You can say, my English routine makes me feel more energized.
Okay, now it is your turn. Which word felt special for you? Was it intentional or small steps add up?
At the end of today, ask
If you
yourself,
feel
what
brave,
new word
put it
did I
in
learn?
the comments.
Then make
This
one
is your
simple sentence with
tiny
it.
gym session.
Say it out
for
loud or
confidence.
write it down.
Your sentence might help someone else learn too.
If you liked spending your morning with us, please like, subscribe, and share this with a friend.
Your support helps more people turn their mornings into English time.
Tomorrow, when your alarm rings, try to choose one tiny English action. Listen, speak, or write a little.
Small steps add up. We will be here walking with you little by little.
This was the English with Emily podcast. I am Emily.
And I am Aron. Take care, keep going, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.